Sorry to harp on this, but transparency or lack of it is a big thing with me, and I hope it is with you, regardless of who your candidate is. I am sick of not knowing if Hillary Clinton is sick, not pneumonia or coughing sick, but really sick. And I'm sick of being told by Donald Trump's Jerry Garcia lookalike doctor that should he become president, he will, quote, be the healthiest individual ever elected. What an embarrassment. These are the two oldest candidates ever. But even were they 40 instead of 70, we're entitled to know, and not a page or two of medical information, and not from their own doctors, but from, say, an independent panel of doctors or a designated assessor of their health records, like Dr. Larry Altman used to be for decades for the New York Times. Think it doesn't matter? Take Senator Paul Tsongas, for whom I had great professional and personal respect. In the early stages of his campaign for the presidency in '92, he used his beating of cancer as a selling point. Only after the New York primary did he mention a recurrence, saying he'd made a mistake in not disclosing it and were he to run again, he would submit his health records to a group of independent experts. Had he been elected, Tsongas would have died at the end of his first term. And while we're on the subject, it's time for Trump to do what every nominee of both parties has done since Carter and Ford in '76, release his tax returns. This "I'm being audited, so I can't release" argument is ridiculous. Tax disclosure is not legally required, but it's a healthy and important tradition. By the way, check out taxhistory.org if you want to see the actual returns from the past. And while this is not a tradition, Clinton should release those Goldman Sachs speeches too. Here's my view. If a candidate can disclose some important and relevant information and chooses not to, we should choose to assume the worst about that information. I'm sick of being spun, lied to, ignored. It's time for all candidates and all office holders to come clean or pay a price. What do you think? Email us, tweet us. Here, share your thoughts.